like this. Used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swerve in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. The king, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swerve in my whole life. My whole life.
A lot of people from Ukraine, a lot of Asians, a lot of Afghanistani immigrants coming into this country, and they don't deal with the same, you know what I'm saying, issues. How does that part of things make, you know what I'm saying, affect you?
Yeah, I feel like it's very personal, you know, when you have everyone, you know, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you, and if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, you know, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like, you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect, you know. That's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like that automatically gives us, you know, a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. You know, whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, you know, when Trump called us all rapists, like that in of itself is so inhumane. And you know, you kind of see him go to these people to, you know, send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day, and a lot of them are white, you know, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, you know, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, you know, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime, you can be like instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think, I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country. And I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans. And he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people. And that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not gonna go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, you know, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, you know, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, you know, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
Shout out to Yara Dawn out in Chicago with these badass sweatshirts. I look good as shit in it. God damn it. Y'all should go get one. These badass sweat hoods. UBK, nigga university.
Hoodie season. Used to pick a switch before I took a beat. Now forget the stick, it ain't what you thinking. Yeah, just feel like hoodie season. It's hard on my sleeve.
Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right? But it ain't with us, okay?
Are you black?
Hey, look, man, don't ever question the fact whether I'm black. Now, I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas.
It wasn't never what a fake nigga think. It was always what a real nigga think.
I made my name up in these streets like a real nigga. I keep them pistols in my Jeep like a real nigga. I make sure all my homies eat like a real nigga.
What you call it? Do the
Hold on. We up right now. Shalom, Israel. What's going down? Another edition of the Round Table of Truth, the follow-up edition. You know what I'm saying? We back at it. We back at it, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Precinct Officer AHSH, Precinct Officer MAPATAZA. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. You know what I'm saying? We right back at it. Right back at it another week. Round Table of Truth to follow up, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Captain Mawquad. Let us hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Give us the honor of going ahead and holding this show down while we waiting on another Friday night show. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the Round Table of Truth podcast. You know how they get down every week. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The AHSH, all the generals. Damn right. All the generals, all the captains, all the officers, troopers, you know what I'm saying? Young men, sisters, you know what I'm saying? The whole line. You know? So once again, we about to go ahead and we're gonna have to wait on the TikTok. We're gonna have to do that in the intermission. But yeah, once again, man, we back at it. Holding it down. You know what we do on the follow-up. We touch on topics that's not seen on the show on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So you already know we gotta plug the actual show every Friday night, 8 p.m. If you ain't tuning into the Round Table on Friday night, man, I don't know what you're doing, man. You gotta tune in, you gotta check it out. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? And get with the program, man. ISUPK, man. This is where it's at. This is where you're going to get all the hottest news regarding Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian issues. You know what I'm saying? This is where you're going to get the solutions as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no regular podcast like you see his podcast everywhere right now. You know what I'm saying? But the difference in the podcast and the ISUPK, like the Round Table of Truth and so many others, you know what I'm saying? We're not only on here to talk, we're here to give solutions. You know what I'm saying? We're here to give you, we watch the problems, we talk about them, and we also give solutions to solve the problems and issues that's going on in the Black and brown community, man. So, of course, we got some stories lined up that we're going to hop into, man. Paza, you got anything, Chris?
Yeah, just to make sure, you know what I'm saying, they pop. You know, we're trying to get this follow-up off the ground as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions.
For sure.
Share this. You know what I'm saying? Boost our algorithm.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
We're gonna get right to you. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. You know, just engage with us. So we can, you know what I'm saying, do this thing a little better. We trying to think of ways to make this thing better every week, and you know what I'm saying, bring y'all the best topics that nobody's touching on because they don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? And we bring this out for y'all because we care about our people and the situations we go through.
That's right.
And most importantly, we here to give the solutions, to tell you how you can get out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? What's you know, give you the recipe to, you know what I'm saying, being better or whatever it is.
That's right. That's right. And also as well, man, we on TikTok. We just going live on TikTok, man. So if y'all want to tune in, you know what I'm saying, we also live on the TikTok page or Round Table of Truth TikTok. Big up TikTok. You know, TikTok, you got to show TikTok love, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much.
Pennies on it the first time.
Exactly right. Literally, a few pennies. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You got to show TikTok love, man. We're going to consistently be on TikTok, Facebook, and of course, we're going to get back on that YouTube. You know, Satan, he going to always have his tactics and devices. You know what I'm saying? It's linked up with the Facebook. So, you know what I'm saying? You're going to always have Satan trying to use devices and everything, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, ain't nothing going to keep the priests from getting the word out. We're going to get the word out, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. You understand? So, we got anything coming up we should mention? I know we're going to be
the ISUPK Chicago. We'll be in Detroit Saturday morning. Big up Detroit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And we're gonna be out there for camp, holding it down, being nightlife. Then we I think we Captain Bond, he wanna set up, you know what I'm saying, before we head back to Chicago. He wanna go to the gym, do a workout session. You know, we always turning up, you know what I'm saying? This is good to build as well, you know.
Okay.
You know, some more fitness type stuff. And that's
Damn right.
To me, that's something different. We ain't never, you know what I'm saying, just went to a city, not that I know about. We just had a nice little workout. Everybody got it in on butter some steel, hop on the bike, get some cardio in. So, you know what I'm saying? That's very positive.
You already know that, man. Like you saying, man, we ain't only just priests out here just, speaking and raising our people up with our voice. You feel me? Like we also out here, we soldiers. You know what I'm saying? We militant and we preparing ourselves for war. Of course, our war is not a carnal war, but you know what I'm saying? You should, as a man, as a soldier and warrior, you should always be prepared for anything that comes your way. And in order to be prepared for anything that may come your way, what you got to do, you got to train, man. So what you saying is absolutely right, man. You got to get under that steel, man, and build yourself up. Your body ain't nothing but a vessel. You know what I'm saying? A tool that can, you know what I'm saying, do the work however it need to get done. You understand? So
especially with the times coming up, you want to be in shape to be able to move around and you know what I'm saying? It might have to be a time when you have to go get up right now immediately and go jog 3 miles or whatever, or march 3 miles, 4 miles, whatever it is. You just want to be in shape to be able to execute whatever plan it is.
Absolutely. So let's this is short part of the podcast that we do. Of course, once again, the follow up. Well, we ain't, you know what I'm saying, gonna be too long on here. We're gonna keep it nice and short. So we got some clips. So with no further ado, let me just go ahead and pull up our first clip, man. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Lock you. Let's pull it up, man. Lock you. All right. Y'all bear with us real quick, man, while we pull this up, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow and like and share the show. You know what I'm saying? So we can get this information out, man. All right. In the meantime, bear with us while we get this pulled up. All right, there we go.
We good?
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. Check this out. All right, man. Had to play that a few times. Why? So y'all can really see what they were saying and hear what they were saying, man. This is a clip that just came out, I believe, yesterday, if not the day before yesterday. Well, this is somebody in Chicago. Salaki, I didn't see who was that? Supreme Allah Shalom, brother. Kwamadah Yahawada, Shalom, Yahawah Shema, Lathabah Shem Yahushua, Musa in Christ, sis. Checking in, you know what I'm saying? But once again, let's get back to this clip, man. So this is a video of some people in downtown Chicago chanting, saying that they want the National Guard in Chicago. Now, it's so crazy, man, that in the time of in the time of this suffering that our Hispanic brothers and sisters are going through, that the rich people of the city, the people that's in the skyscrapers, in the high rises, in the lofts, and on all these $2,000-3,000 apartments, they calling for the National Guard like something is really going wrong with their lifestyle, man. This is what irritates me about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like they talking about crime in the city, but nothing is happening. Nothing is happening to the so-called white man and his riches and his fame in downtown Chicago. It's not being affected.
The thing
you get what I'm saying? It's not being affected, is it?
Oh, hell no. They're not going to allow it to be affected.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, they try to bring the National Guard because they know who the National Guard is going to target.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If the National Guard was here to bring out all their crimes, they'll be against it. They'll be protesting and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know these National Guards, they gonna be rolling through the neighborhood of niggas and Hispanics.
Right.
Then now they like, okay, yeah, bring the National Guard. That's the only reason they even chanting that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't to bring out none of the crimes that they do, none of the child porn that they doing at night.
Right.
None of the illegal drug smuggling that they doing, none of the fraud that they doing. It's for them to send them. They chatting for to send the National Guard to the south side of Chicago.
Right.
The east
south side, west side. The ghettos.
The west side of
where all the niggas and spics and wetbacks, so-called, all them at. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we saying, man. Like they got a perpetual, like his brother's been bringing this scripture out, and it's so heavy, man. Like the so-called white man, when we say the Bible is real, it's no joke. In the Bible, it said that the so-called white man has a perpetual hatred, man, for the children of Israel. Yeah, you can go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? It says they have a perpetual hatred, meaning what? Like, even though they can see families getting stripped away, families getting torn apart. Like, you talking about literal brothers that's been living in America for 20 plus years, built up their families, have little children, have children that's probably grown, like in high school, that, you know what I'm saying, that they're a role model to. And they have to look at their role model, their father or their mother, get torn out of their house. They got to watch men dressed up as militant men storm in their house and you know what I'm saying, and strip their parents away or strip them away. They taking the children as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we dealing with. And in the midst of dealing with that, and in the midst of families dealing with that, why America screams, what do they scream? The land of opportunity. In God we trust. God bless America. You know what, Partisan, I wouldn't be mad at America if they was doing all of these things just off their own will. But that ain't the case. What they got on their dollar bill? God bless, in God we trust. What you got to do before you get in any courtroom and get up there to testify or do anything? Damn near before you say a word in there, what you got to do? You got to put your hand on the Holy Bible and solemnly swear to tell the truth.
And that goes totally against the Bible.
Exactly.
That's in the same Bible that they asked you to swear on.
Christ told you not to.
But yeah, Most I say swear not by my name or
Exactly.
even the hair of your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? This is what they whole motto, in God we trust. God bless America. What did what's his name? What did Bush say during that Katrina? He got up on the podium after doing all of that hatred towards so-called black people. Got up there and said, God bless America. So this is the issue right here. Not only that, this is what makes the white man the devil. Not only he's committing these crimes against us as a people and having all of this hatred against us, he's doing it in the name of God. And that's the main issue. And you Christians, you need to step up and say something about it. You know what I'm saying? You talk about how you love God so much, but you won't have nothing to say about how white people is treating Hispanics and black people right now.
Damn right, so
you don't have nothing to say about that.
And what we got?
No, actually, so if I may, they say we're gonna pray about it and leave it up to God. That's what they say. Salakia, go ahead.
And you know what I'm saying, but we as blacks and Hispanics gotta understand is they say God bless America, but the thing is, you got Edomites running America, white man running America. You know what I'm saying? So if they saying God bless America, they saying also curse another people. You know what I'm saying? Bless America, curse these people. Who else in America with them? You know what I'm saying? Us.
Damn
Hispanics,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Bless us, the people who running this country, and curse them. You know what I'm saying?
It's so heavy what you're saying right now, because we got another clip going exactly what you said. We're gonna play that one clip with the dude up there, the one that I had sent to you when he was talking about us and what did they do, because that aligns exactly with what you just said, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this scripture so we can see. But before I even play it, I want to play this one more time. Now, remember what we just was talking about, man. In the midst of all of this turmoil, and not even just, and I'm gonna say this too, man. Not even just so-called blacks and Hispanics. Of course, we got our hell that we dealing with in America right now. But even white people are going through hell. You know what I'm saying? All these other nations, America is a hell pit right now for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we are at the bottom of the barrel right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been the most hated in this place since we got over here, since we were brought over here. You know what I'm saying? But even the Koreans, it's a story out right now with I believe 500 Korean workers that was in a car shop got deported out. But the only difference is with that, like you said, they're getting spoken for. They said, "Oh no, you can't do that to these people." Woo, 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 woo. But who's speaking up for the so-called Hispanics right now, other than the ISUPK? Who's saying what's going on with them is wrong? Who's saying that the way that they're being treated is hateful treatment? Who's else saying that? No, nobody. We saying it though.
And if I could, the only reason that somebody could be spoken of, only reason why these people not scared to speak against the white man is because they got a whole army to back them.
Exactly.
Where's the army for blacks and Hispanics?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? They not scared to go to war with America, especially after that. Especially the Koreans. They like shit. The Vietnamese. They went over there and what was that? The Vietnamese War.
So yeah,
the Vietnam War.
World War II.
When all the soldiers came back hooked on heroin and all them sores on getting their legs and limbs cut off because of what I'm saying. Yeah, and they beat once they found out America could be beat. They like, man, there wasn't no reason to be scared of America no more. You know what I'm saying? They like, we could beat them. And that was really they people that beat them.
Right.
Koreans, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, all them really the same people. They come from the same bloodline, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So but the thing is, they use guerrilla warfare, what the Native Americans used You know what I'm saying? They use Native American tactics to beat America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why them people are able to speak up against America. Because if America act crazy and want to take it there, they prepared. You just saw, did y'all see that video where China showed all their military and all them?
Oh yeah, when they was marching.
Oh
and all
man.
that, they looked different. They looked. I think Commander Junior Hunter brought that out on the show.
He did. What that was a slap in the face to America.
Mm-hmm.
That was. You know how when you was a little kid and you know what I'm saying, about first, second, third grade, you want to fight. You had push somebody. That was China pushing America.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
I'm right.
That's exactly what that was, and that's why they could speak for their people, because they got a military backing up everything they talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our leaders are telling you what to join your enemy because he's scared, he afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not under the leadership of Commanding General Yohana, I feel for you, brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
If you Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian and not under the leadership of Commanding General Yohana, I feel for you.
And on top of that too, Praise, that's extra heavy, because the simple fact of the matter is, we know you don't know what to do. We know you see these stories on the news. You see these ICE raids, and you think, damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up what's happened to them people and their families, man. I hope that never happens to my family. We know you have them thoughts in your head, but you don't have a clue what to do, like you said, because your leaders, the leaders that's been here in America for so-called Blacks and Hispanics, they have led you astray. They haven't taught you how to grow a defense to your enemy. They ain't even taught you who your enemy is. They teach you your enemy is just a red man under the ground that's just hunting you or something. No, you got an enemy right here on this earth. You want me to show you a clip of who it is? Just take a good look before we bring this scripture out. Take a good look at who's in this room. That's what I want y'all to do. And for our TikTok, man, if y'all want to see the videos that we pulling up on the show, go ahead and just tune in to the Roundtable of Truth podcast on Facebook or ISUPK Chicago on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can be able to see these clips. So take a good glimpse of who's saying they want National Guard in Chicago. You understand? Let's play this one more time.
Mm-hmm. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee is right.
Ooh-wee.
I see some American flags waving in there. I see some Make America Great Again hats up in there.
Of course. And all of these all these people in these videos, they are Trump supporters.
Absolutely.
You know why they support Trump? Because Trump is against you, just like they are.
Mm-hmm.
Trump hates you, just like they do. Trump wants to, you know what I'm saying, exploit you and send you the hell out of America, just like they do. Donald Trump got in office and his only as a 34-time felon. 34-time felon.
Come on.
Get that right.
34?
And he 34-time felon.
He the president.
And the president of the United States.
Come on, TikTok.
You know what I'm saying?
What we talking about?
And this man has no experience to run a country. He running this country off of hate. The things that he been wanting to do for the longest. Did y'all see that series on Netflix? The what was it? The Washington Park 5. The what was it called? The
Washington Park 5. The over there in New York. When they convicted them little boys for raping and killing the white woman. For not raping and killing. Right. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And
Trump has something to do with that, right?
When it happened and he thought it was little black boys who did it,
mm-hmm.
He said, bring back the needle, bring back the death penalty.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy that you bring that up, because it was just a clip I was watching of a brother on a train.
Was it the Brooklyn?
No, it was the Park Jackson something. It was a park over there in New York somewhere. It's slipping my mind as well. But you make me think about this this story that came out not too long ago. It was a couple weeks. It was about a brother on a train that he killed. I ain't gonna say killed for TikTok. He unalived a white woman on the train because of something. The details, the case is still open, but they're saying that they want him to get a death penalty. And I believe I was on Twitter or something. They were saying like how George Floyd, when you search up George Floyd, you got like hundreds of thousands of articles that's pulling up about George Floyd. But when you pull up this white lady name, she's not getting no publicity about her death. Which, okay, I understand that, but this is the thing, what they not understanding. We've been murdered unjustly for hundreds and hundreds of years right here in this land. This didn't happen. Our mistreatment didn't happen in the Congo in Africa. That's not where we was being enslaved by this white man at. We've been enslaved by him right here. We've been hung on trees by him right here on this land that we walking on. So you damn right. When a so-called white person does a crime against a black person, it better be publicized. If this place is going to somewhat try to be justified, you know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be. It's still going to be white people out here that think that we're equally should be put on the same playing field, even though they had a 400-year head start. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. And you know, it's spiritual what the Lord does when He shows the Black, Hispanic, Native Indian being murdered by the police or you know what I'm saying, any other Caucasian race. You know what I'm saying?
Central Park 5. That's what the brother. Park, that's right. The water.
Yeah. But you know, this spiritual because what he does is he shows the blacks and Hispanics who their enemy is. But what he also does is wakes up something in Caucasians to be like, okay, we still on it. You know what I'm saying? We still hate
got some
these
power.
people. Let's do, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Let's get that scripture, man. Let's see what the Lord has to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Because of course we can feel any way we want to feel about it. We can have, you know, we could be like what the Black Panthers, Black Power. Let's gain up our arms and fight against this injustice. But is it backed by, was what they was doing, was it backed up by the Lord? No, I don't think so. That's why it ain't prospering. But the AHSH is prospering. Why? Because we're gonna come out of the Bible and tell you what the Lord has to say about these things as well. Go ahead and read that.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Salaki, I'm gonna start at verse 4.
That's what.
You know what I'm saying? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord telling you what He gonna do to America. You know what I'm saying? And in verse 5,
He gonna tell you why. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, meaning you forcefully kill us. You didn't have a right to.
If I could, even before you get to that, you gotta break down that word perpetual. Because that's the Shalom, Lord Christ. That's the part we need to really pinpoint on to understand who this is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, who has a perpetual hate? Because it's been so commonly known right here, man. Like, hatred. What is hate? Hatred is not in the Bible. The Bible is all about love. God is all about love. Now, He just said He's gonna lay the city desolate. You know what I'm saying? So, who has this perpetual hatred that deserves for their cities to be laid desolate?
Damn right. You
Who?
know what I'm saying? Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Is it the Chinese? Is it the Arabs? I mean, I surely believe that they do have something to pay for. But I think the ultimate devil is on this earth, the ultimate murderer, the ultimate thief, the ultimate sexual deviant, the ultimate misleader, the ultimate just disgusting beast that's on the earth is none other than the so-called white man. And that's who had a perpetual hatred. And it's evident that they've had a perpetual hatred for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man.
Damn right. And the word perpetual, man, you had a continual hatred.
Right.
When you
everlasting.
Yeah, it comes. You know what I'm saying? Your hate don't stop. It wasn't enough that you took them out of their land. It wasn't enough that, because that was Caucasian, Rome, that was the Caucasians that ran us from out of Israel into Africa to begin with. That wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? You had to conspire with the Africans and the Arabs to enslave us. And then once you had us enslaved, that wasn't enough. Your hatred was still perpetual. We had to be hung on trees from city to city. You know what I'm saying? To satisfy your hateful lust. And what else? Our babies had to be fed as
alligator bait.
You know what I'm saying? Your hatred didn't stop there. You had to rape and kill our women. I mean, you had to essay,
right?
You know what I'm saying, and unalive our women. You know what I'm saying, and our men. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Breaking. What is it called? Buck breaking.
Buck breaking. Meaning you took the strongest men and had sex with them.
This is what perpetual hatred is all about, man. How can you do that to somebody that you don't hate? Like you can't do these things. What you just brought out is extremely heavy. Because you can't do these type of acts. And we ain't talking about, like, you ever heard of, goddammit, Jeffrey Dahmer? Jeffrey Dahmer was a disgusting person, man. And this is who had a perpetual hatred for so-called black people.
And Jeffrey Dahmer, he learned that from his ancestors.
Yeah. He was just being a normal white guy.
Yeah.
That's a normal white guy.
He learned that from his ancestors.
And they covering up with these suits and ties. Now, they covering up with their nice professional. Yeah, how you doing, Bill? Yeah, you trying to cover up and act like you such a professional. You can't fool the priest of God. Though. We know your true intent, man. We know what the Lord has said in His Bible that you have a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Is it any more on that?
Oh yeah, sir.
Yeah, let's finish that up and get to
this
next
had a perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel. So He's telling you and He told you the people also who you've had a perpetual hatred against. And this proven facts. It's been proven. Of course, you know what I'm saying. The Lord had took the prophets out of the way for a minute, but He said, "I will not longer remove my prophets into a corner." And in 1969, He started to bring His prophets back out into the earth. You know what I'm saying? And we learned without a shadow of a doubt, with all evidence, you know what I'm saying, and archaeological findings, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel.
That's right. I mean, we all know this. Now, is it a secret anymore? You know the so-called white man, the damn Jew over there in Israel ain't no damn Jew.
So, like, if I could, the Jews is over there saying the blacks
that we the Jews, right? You know they telling on themselves. You know why they can do that though? Because, oh my God, we are such in a state of confusion here in America, and they got such a stronghold on our people with this drug of Christianity, which called a belief system. They can tell you that, hey, the Jews were black. And you're going to sit up and say, no, I'm a Christian. I ain't no Jew. Meanwhile, they telling you the greatest nation that ever walked the earth. And your king, you know what I'm saying, Yahushua Mashiach, a black man, was the greatest man to ever walk the earth. And he died. He gave his life so we can, you know what I'm saying, get our life together today. You're going to say, no, that's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You've been fooled so much that you can see things happening to us today. The white man can tell you who you are, and you're gonna say, no, I appreciate you for your information, but no, I'm gonna stick to what I know. That's your problem, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We've been so used to sticking to what we know, sticking to what we learned when we was young. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you need, though. The Lord said you got to be born again if you really want to see the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to see the kingdom of heaven, you can't stick to what you learn in the Christian church, what America taught you in the school systems.
That's right.
You understand? You got to come back and follow your true culture. That's why we, you know what I'm saying, out here. That's what we out here to give you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it on that scripture, no? I believe it's a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
we can finish it up. UPK, Salakia. Let me shout the brother out real quick. UPK Shiraj, man, what's going on, brother?
Oh, shalom.
Shalom. You help out Shimmy Barakatham. Officer 50 Shiraj checking in from St. Louis.
Most
you know what I'm saying? St. Louis. I know they still out there in the Lou recovering from that disaster that happened. What was it, a few months ago?
Yeah, a few months ago.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man. Hope your family and everything to wild.
If anybody on this live, could y'all please share this live?
Yeah, share, man. Let's get it out, man.
Just, you know what I'm saying? People, just because they're not watching it live, they can go and watch it later and ask questions and inbox or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They do it, ask questions. Please, if you're on here, help us push this round table of truth and share this live. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Let's get to it, man. What else we got?
You know.
Oh, it was still some more on that.
Oh, no, it's cool. Yeah, we cool. We could drop it.
We can drop it. All right, let's see
what you were saying about. Oh yeah, y'all pay attention to this video, and you know what I'm saying. But and put in here what you think this is saying as well. You know what I'm saying. What do you get out of this?
They died.
Wait, hold on. Well, he thirsty to talk. Let me get it. Get it right.
Tell us what you think. But like I say, everybody that's on TikTok, if y'all go to the Round Table of Truth Facebook page, y'all be able to see these videos. But if you're listening right now, you can hear it. I'm pretty sure they're loud enough for y'all to hear as well. Just if not, just listen and see what y'all think they say.
For us. They built this country for us. America, in all its glory, is their gift to us, handed down across the generations. It belongs to us. It's our birthright. It's our heritage, our destiny. If America is everything and everyone, then it is nothing and no one at all.
What?
Go ahead, Bree. Go ahead.
This is a Caucasian man saying this. So, like, if you could, just one more time. Just one more time. Is there any way we could cut it up for TikTok or no?
They died for us. They built this country for us. America, in all its glory, is their gift to us, handed down across the generations. It belongs to us. It's our birthright. It's our heritage, our destiny. If America is everything and everyone, then it is nothing and no one at all.
Do you know what he's saying? He pretty much, and he's so blasphemous with it. He said it's been passed down. This is the, first of all, let's just get this out the way. This is the land of the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
North American Indians.
Damn right.
That's who this belongs to.
Damn
my
right.
brothers and sisters.
Damn right.
This is their land. The blacks and Hispanics have more of a right to be over here than they do.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
These people right here, the Caucasian race, they are the real immigrant
imposters
of the land.
Right.
There's no bigger immigrant than a Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? You essayed, you unalived, and you stole for this land and finessed for this land. That's what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because the Gadites, the Native Americans, were such a peaceful people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all came over here, the war wasn't in their heart. They wanted to teach. They taught y'all how to do what? Bathe. Taught y'all how to hunt. They taught y'all their whole way of life, and you took that and used that against them to steal their land.
Mm-hmm.
And now, generations and generations, hundreds of years later, you got people like him talking about this is our birthright. This is our heritage. This was passed down through the generations. You know what I'm saying? Like this actually belonged to him. You know what I'm saying? These people that got so cocky, they don't even acknowledge who the land really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to touch on, because the thing about it is, well, the so-called white man, he is someone that needs, this is what he needs to do to survive. What is it called? A vagabond. This is how a vagabond speaks. A vagabond moves. You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, that's what he was called, a vagabond. That's why he's out. He's just roaming the earth, looking for a home. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they found a home, like the brother brought out, is by stealing it, by coming with, you know, arms and robbing it and rape. And you know what I'm saying, the people of the land, the women of the land, and, you know, basically deceiving the people. And this is how a vagabond would speak, so a devil would speak. Someone that's deceiving you to believe that they are the rightful owners of something. It's kind of like if somebody stole, like say for instance you has a damn visitor coming to your home, you let them stay over the weekend, and they take one of your hats or something. They take you a scarf or anything that you own that was in your home. And now they go and take your scarf, and now they leave. You know what I'm saying? They go back to wherever they go. And then now they walking around saying, oh, look at my scarf right here. This is a nice scarf, man. It only got some nice patterns on it. You know what I'm saying? This is what the white man has done. He has stolen something and tried to call it his. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the nature of a thief. You know what I mean? And then for, like you were saying, for somebody to say he's done, it's been passed down generation after generation, what he's really saying is similar to what Donald Trump was saying about making America great again. You know what I'm saying? Because that spirit is the same spirit. Because Donald Trump is, if America ain't great right now, what the hell, what is again? When was America not great? Or when was America at its greatest time? You know what I'm saying? Or what generations is he talking about that was passed down? Is he talking about the slave owners that passed down their riches to their sons and daughters? That must be what he's talking about. So that's what that means. What?
Like, if I could,
yeah, I'm
gonna go a little bit further than the slaves. I'm gonna take it back to Christopher Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about. Because when Christopher Columbus so-called came over here and discovered America, that, you know what I'm saying, that's when, you know what I'm saying, this was a land of peace. And you turned the land of peace into I mean, just look at what it is now. That's what America is now.
A cesspool.
You know exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's saying from since slavery, since Christopher Columbus, this has been their land. When everybody knows that's not true. Mm-hmm. He said he inherited this. How can you inherit something that's stolen? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's how a devil would speak. That's how a devil operates. A liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done stole what you have, and now you calling it your own. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like,
it's disgusting, man.
And stole a car,
mm-hmm.
and changed the color of it, and changed the you know what I'm saying, the what you call it, tag on it, the number. You know what I'm saying? Do that make it not a stolen car? You know, it's still stolen. And if I pay and and if I pass that car to my son, is technically that my son's car? Was that my car? Or was that the car of the owner who paid for it originally?
Come on, man. Let's hear what else he had to say. He wasn't done.
When they tear down our statues and monuments, mock our history, and insult our traditions, they're attacking our future as well as our past. By changing the stories we tell about ourselves, they believe they can build a new America with the new myths, new people. But America doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us. It's our home. It's a heritage entrusted to us by our ancestors. It's a way of life that is ours and only ours. If we disappear, then America too will cease to exist. They died for us. They built this country for us.
He said something extremely heavy, which was actually the truth. When the white man falls out of his power, of his seat of power, America will fall out of its seat of power. You know what I'm saying? Then can you get that scripture that says after Esau rules, then Jacob? It's in the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Jacob followed
Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning. Yeah. Follow.
This is what he know when his seat of power. Okay, the white man understands that in order for America to exist in the fabrication that it is in today, for everybody to be able to live this lifestyle of, you know, homosexuality, believing in whatever you want to believe in, you know, this class system that the rich stay rich, the poor stay poor, the ones in the middle fighting for whichever way they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? In order for this fabrication of a country to stay, the white man got to be in rulership. Because the minute that, you know what I'm saying, the righteous people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans rule, this whole existence of America is going to be in the trash. It's going to be gone. Ain't going to be no more, it's okay to be homosexual. It's okay to eat whatever you want to eat. It's okay. No, when niggas rule, when Hispanics rule, then it's going to be God is actually going to be in effect. Right now, they say God is in effect, but who really right now, who cares in America? Who cares about God right now? You say it all day. God this, God that, God. But the minute it's something that you want, just like America, something that they desire to take over the damn Gulf of Mexico. Now it's the Gulf of America. You know what I'm saying? This is what they desire. This had nothing to do with God. They desire to, you know, bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with God. They wanted the resources that came from them. They wanted to bomb the Middle East and take over the oil rigs over there and take all of those resources. That had nothing to do with God. But the minute when blacks and Hispanics rule under the rulership of our King, Yahushua Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, ain't gonna be no wickedness going on, you know what I'm saying, in a land. You know what I'm saying? This place gonna be finished, man. So what he said was right. What he said was right. I wanna play what he said again.
You know what I'm saying? And what he was saying it, he definitely right, sir. 100% on point. You know, right. He was saying it in a sense, if white people, Caucasians, was to just pick up and leave America, you know what I'm saying?
Where the hell they gonna go?
Back to the mountains.
They gonna go back in the caves?
Every time I hear a white or a Caucasian say, "Go back to Africa," I'm gonna go back to some place I'm not from. That's not where I'm from. Mm-hmm. I'm from Israel. You know what I'm saying? I'm from where you sending billions of dollars to protect for the fake Jews, to protect your secret. You know what I'm saying? That the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You sending them all. You think that America is sending trillions of dollars in debt with China, was sending all this money to Israel over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's our real land. Black people are. I know you want to be African for so bad, and Africa got some beautiful cities over there. I seen some cities in Africa that was actually beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But just like you got beautiful cities here, you know, and you live here, this not your home either.
Right.
Africa not your home.
Right.
The land of Israel is where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are home. That's our rest.
Absolutely, and that's according to the Bible.
Damn right.
The scriptures say the land of Jerusalem is the mother of us all, not no damn Africa. You understand? Let's hear what this devil had to say again, man. I want to play it all the way through.
America, in all its glory, is their gift to us, handed down across the generations. It belongs to us. It's our birthright. It's our heritage, our destiny. If America
in all its glory is their gift to us. It's his ancestors' gift to them that's alive today. What is the glory? What do they consider the glory of America? The unaliving of the Native Indians, the enslavement of the Judites, of the blacks. You know what I'm saying? The killing of the unaliving of the blacks, the hate that they have for the Hispanics. That is according to Caucasians, that is America in all its glory.
Mm-hmm. Them ruling over a people that they've lied to since they have. Let's play it, man. Let's see what else this devil gonna say.
is everything and everyone, then it is nothing and no one at all.
And let me say something. Yeah, that's completely goes against the U.S. Constitution too. Completely. If he's saying that if it belongs to everyone, even though the U.S. Constitution says what every man is created equal, so every man that's here, if every man has the rights to all the constitutions, then it's supposed to be for everybody. But he's saying if it's for everybody, then it ain't for nobody at all. If it ain't for us, it ain't for nobody. It's just a reminder. Is this not in the 2025? This is how white people feel. This is a senator. This ain't no regular white man that working at a warehouse or something. This is a senator of the United States saying this. You understand? Let's play the rest.
When they tear down our statues and monuments, mock our history, and insult our traditions, they're attacking our future as well as our past. By changing the stories we tell about ourselves, they believe they can build a new America with the new myths, new people. But America doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us. It's our home. It's a heritage entrusted to us by our ancestors. It's a way of life that is ours and only ours. If we disappear, then America too will cease to exist. They died for us. They built this country.
We gotta close it out. Let me get that scripture. I believe it's in
which one? Second Esdras. Second Esdras 6 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start at 8. Because everybody knows the promise was given to who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And he said unto Second Esdras chapter 6 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
You say what?
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
And let me tell you what that means. That means what? That's talking about when they was born as baby. You can read that passage in Genesis chapter 25 in the 25th chapter. You can understand, like, since we was born, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we know Esau is the so-called white man is the progenitor of Esau. You know what I'm saying? Every white person that you see today, they come from this man Esau that's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And what it's showing, what the scripture is saying, that Jacob, which is the progenitor of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you know what I'm saying, grabbed his heel when they was coming out of the womb. They were twins, man. So since the womb, even in the scripture in Genesis, it said she had a rough time. I'm paraphrasing. She had a rough time while these twins was in her womb. Meaning what? We ain't meant to be together. You know what I'm saying? We don't get along. After, can't you see? They so-called freed us, and we still fighting. We still can't get along. They want to keep us in slavery. We want to be free. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to have our own businesses. They want us to come together with their businesses. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau is what?
Is the end of the world.
That's what this so-called white man, this senator, is talking about. He's saying, oh, man, because I know if we get out of our seat of power, then America is doomed. You goddamn right. And you ain't got no choice for that to happen. You see this biblical prophecy that we reading out in the Bible? This Bible is real spill. This ain't no playbook. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Come. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
That's what we need to know. If you a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, this is what you need to know. I don't care what no white devil or what no coon Black person or Hispanic say. Oh, Black people, we can't do nothing without the white man, man. How we can't sustain nothing. We crazy, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no real education. We don't know how to sustain ourselves. What the Lord said, He got different plans, man. You understand? The minute we absolutely understand that we are the chosen people of the Most High Power, man, and we are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we understand that we got laws, statutes, and commandments that we ought to follow, man. You understand? Then we can understand how to operate ourselves within a nation. We understand that we're brothers and sisters. We can do what the Bible says in Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1 when it tells us to gather ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? So then we can be able to be the follower after this earth is done. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. I pray you understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we clip it, man, you got anything, Partizan?
Yeah, I just wanted to add to you, you know what I'm saying? I remember coming into the truth and said, okay, he saw the end of the world. So that's the end of the world when the white man done, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But what you got to do is you got to understand context and you got to know what the word world means. You know what I'm saying? So I remember this being one of my questions. You know, when you come in here, if you ain't asking questions, we know you ain't studying.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So this was one of my questions that I had asked. You know what I'm saying? And Captain Marquardt had broke it down to me like a babe. You know what I'm saying? And then he understood. He also told me, "Look, brother, you should be reading milk." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And doing that first. So all this saying is when Caucasians are done ruling the earth,
right?
Jacob, who comes from Abraham and Isaac,
damn right,
it's their turn now. Who comes from Jacob? Israel. Who was Israel? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
It's gonna be our turn to rule in a few short ticks, a few, you know, a short, very short time. We was only posing, but we did our 400 year sentence already. You know what I'm saying? Christ said what? He delayeth his coming. You know what I'm saying? And that was, he delayeth his coming for what? For me, for you. Because I know in 2000, if he would have came back in 2000, I was 12 years old. I wasn't in the truth yet.
Right.
13 years old. I wasn't in the truth yet. I wouldn't have found the truth. So by him delaying his coming, he delayed for us so Commander Jimmy Muhammad could raise up his arm.
Damn right. Damn right, man. Hey, so with that, man, it's another edition of the Round Table of Truth, the follow-up edition, man. You know what I'm saying? This third week consecutive. We're going to be bringing it to you every week. You know what I'm saying? We know everybody, you know, on Friday night, maybe some people ain't able to catch up. And if you are able to catch up, maybe we got tons of stories. There's so much things going out in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So we created the follow-up so we can touch on other things, you know what I'm saying, not touched on the podcast. And there's plenty more. So, you know, so get ready, man. We also be coming out with clips and stuff too, man, bringing out historical history, you know what I'm saying, that's happened right here in America that can wake our people up and give our people insight on what's going on here and what's been going on here, and put the spirit to, you know what I'm saying, show our people, man, where they need to be and what they need to do. You know what I mean? So with that, once again, big shout out to Commander Junior Hanna. Big shout out to Captain Marquardt allowing us to have this edition. a decide show, I should say, of the follow up on the Round Table of Truth platform. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the Most High in Christ, man. With that, man, we're gonna end this live. Y'all Bashim, y'all Shabrakatham, man. Shalom.
Make sure to pay your tithes to the ISUPK.
Oh, you already know that. Pay them tithes, man.
ISUPK.com.
Pay them tithes.
Pay your tithes.
Damn right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shout out to Yaradon out in Chicago with these badass sweatshirts. I look good as shit in it. God damn it. Y'all should go get one. These badass sweat hoods. UPK, nigga university.
Hoodie season. Used to pick a switch before I took a beat. Now if we get the stick, it ain't what you thinking. Yeah, just feel like hoodie season. It's hard on my sleeve coat.
Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right? But it ain't with us, okay?
Are you black?
Hey, look, man, don't let me question the fact whether I'm black. Now, I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas.
It wasn't never what a fake nigga think. It was always what a real nigga think.
I made my name up in these streets like a real nigga. I keep them pistols in my Jeep like a real nigga.